Carbonara is probably one of my favorite pasta dishes to make. I've been making it for the past 4 years and it's only 4 or 5 ingredients. I think the first time I've ever tried carbonara was actually back when I was in college 4 years ago. I was in my freshman dorm. My roommate at the time made the best carbonara I've ever tried. It was rich, creamy, savory, and very cheesy, and I really like that from a good pasta dish. And ever since then, I've been cooking it up, and I think I got a good recipe for you guys. To get started, in a large pot, bring 6 quarts of water to a boil and add about 3 tablespoons of salt. While we wait for the water to boil, we're going to prepare about 4 ounces of guanciale. First by removing the tough outer skin layer and then slicing them into 1/4-inch strips. You're probably not going to get a fatty piece like I did, but it's fine. It's going to taste good regardless. You can substitute this with pancetta or even bacon. Next, we are going to grate about 2 ounces of Parmigiano Reggiano and about 2 ounces of Pecorino Romano. We are going to set these ingredients aside for later use. For our next step, we are going to get a medium-sized bowl or small measuring cup. You're going to add 6 egg yolks and 4 ounces of grated cheese from earlier. You're going to season a mixture of freshly cracked black pepper and mix everything together with a whisk. Around this point, the pot of water should be boiling. We are going to add our spaghetti noodles and cook al dente according to the package instructions. This should only take about 7 to 11 minutes. Add some olive oil to a pan. Over medium-high heat, cook the guanciale until it becomes fully caramelized. This process should only take about 4 to 6 minutes. Afterwards, transfer the crispy guanciale to a plate. Make sure you save the remaining oil in the pan. We'll make use of this when we start making the carbonara sauce. For our next step, strain our pasta noodles in a separate bowl. Make sure to save about 1 cup of pasta water. We are going to pour this straight into our egg and cheese mixture and mix everything together. For our next step, we are going to place a large metal bowl over the pot, add our egg and cheese mixture while mixing vigorously. This process should only take about 2 to 3 minutes to fully thicken up and become creamy, but sometime in between, we are going to slowly drizzle in the reserved pork fat that we saved earlier. Next, add the spaghetti noodles and toss them in the carbonara sauce. This should only take about a couple more minutes to fully thicken up as we continue to stir. Finally, we are almost done. We are going to plate the dish, give it a little twirl, and add our crispy guanciale. You can garnish this however you want with fresh basil, Parmesan cheese, or even more black pepper. And we are done. I think we nailed it with this carbonara recipe. So easy to make, just 4 or 5 ingredients. You get that richness from the egg yolks, the creaminess from the Parmesan cheese, and the savoriness from the guanciale. And I don't think there's anything better than that. It was a really traditional recipe. I hope you liked it. If you like this content, please hit the like button, subscribe for more cooking content. Comment below if you actually tried making this at home. But that's it for me. If you can subscribe, really appreciate it. The goal for this month is to hit 25 subscribers. If you guys can do that for me, then I really appreciate that. That's it for me.